Welcome to Viking.TV's Wellness Session. I am Mona Therese Winston. Today's topic is travel. As Oscar Wilde said, live life with no excuse and travel with no regrets. Traveling can relieve a lot of stress in our body and boost our mental health. But the journey to our vacation destination sometimes can create a little more tension, a little more stress on the body, to jet lag, to sit still in an airplane for 5 to 12 hours, and so on. So it's important that we move the body and get some circulation into our body after a long travel. And also to have a little rest. We can have swollen ankles as well, so bringing the leg up of the wall can really help us to bring balance again. And as Jamie Lee Beattie said, jobs will fill our pockets, but adventures will fill our soul. So go on adventures, but don't forget to take care of your body, mind as well. So let's practice. So make sure today that you can be up against a wall for a while, and if you don't have any wall space, maybe you can be close to a bed and bring your lower leg up on the bed. But I will explain that later. See you up on the deck. And we have landed on our destination, so let's sit down and connect to our breath first, so we really feel the ground underneath us. You can sit on a chair, of course. So close your eyes, sit tall, roll the shoulders back, take a deep breath in, exhale out, inhale, exhale, feel abdomen expand, abdomen contract, rib cage open up and contract. Now feel your sit bones rooting down, grounding you, and your spine lifting up. Take a moment to just enjoy the breath. Really situate yourself and feel, I am here and I have landed. Even if we don't travel, we can have a little too much stress in our body, and thereby we can use this practice as well. So it's not only for travel. So just breathe it in, breathe it out. Feel the rhythm, expanding, contracting. Very good. And then we will lie down for a moment, and we will start with eye of the needle. So many times when we have sit a lot, we can feel it in our hip as well. So bring your right ankle up on top of your left knee, and then for a moment just stay here and feel it out. Maybe this is a stretch for you and you can already feel it. And if you can't feel it, lift the other leg up, hold under your thigh or over your shin. Feel the length of the neck. If your head is all crunched back like that, then take a towel and you can just fold it and bring it underneath your head so there is no stress or tension or strain around your neck. Inhale, exhale. No resistance, let it go. Breathe it in, breathe it out, and feel the flow. You can rock a little from side to side if that helps you to find maybe another place that's a little more in need of this stretch. Okay, and then exhale, foot down. Take the other leg down, and then lift up your left ankle on top and feel it out. Is this enough? Or do you need to stretch a little more? Then hold wherever you can, and then breathe in and breathe out. if you sit a lot in your daily life, this is a beautiful stretch too. Full breath in, full breath out. We take one more deep breath in, and then exhale, bring the foot down. And now take your right arm out to the side and drop your knees to the left. So you really kind of wring out the spine and all the tension, those small vertebrae. Just open them up from the waist all the way up and letting your chest stretch out by letting your shoulder become more heavy and more relaxed. Now just feel abdomen rise and abdomen fall. Relax your face completely. Inhale. Exhale. And as you know, I have just been traveling to Europe and coming back here to the States. I'm still feeling a little jet lagged. So it's wonderful to just stretch it out and take some deep breath. And then take it up and over to the other side. Full breath in, full breath out. Abdomen rise, abdomen fall. Relax your face, your forehead, your eyes, your jaw, everything released and relaxed. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale out and then roll onto your right side. Take the right arm underneath your head and just lie on your side. Breathe in deep and exhale out slowly. Now coming up. And you know, sometimes when we are in the airplane and we are sitting, we fall down, we sleep, and the head come down, and we wake up with all these kinks in our neck and shoulders. So let's loosen it up a little. So breathe in to the right and back to the center, to the left and center, and to the right and center, to the left and center. Inhale, head up, cover your upper lip with your underlip, and exhale, head down. Inhale, head up, and exhale, head down. Circle your head over to the right. Exhale down to the center. Inhale to the left and down to the center. To the right and center. To the left and center. Lift your head up and roll the shoulder up, back, down, forward, up, back, and again. Now take your hands on and lift up. And of course you can still sit on a chair. You probably already is there if you want that. Oh, big circle. Really open it up. Good. The other way around. Open it and coming forward. See if you can get your elbows as close in as possible. Very good. Let's do the other way again. Open it up and out. Open it up and back. Open it up and very good. And shake it out. Now, let's come up on all four. So hands under the shoulders, knees under the hip. And as you exhale, round your back. Inhale, arch your back. Really move each vertebra, really stretch out that spine, maybe push back a little. And as you exhale, bend your elbows and sink a little deeper. And stretch your arms and roll it back. And coming in and round. And again, in and round.
One more time. And take your toes under, and now come up to the downward dog. If that's too much for you, you can be in child's pose, just having your knees down and stretch out like this, okay? But if you can, come on up here. And then lift your sit bones, belly, ribs, broaden your shoulders. Knees can be bent and heels can be lifted up. But if you can, straighten your legs and then root your heels down, spread your toes and spread your fingers, chin to chest. Inhale. Exhale. Deepest breath in. Fullest breath out. Exhale, and then walk all the way up to your hands. And as you inhale, stretch out of your lower back. And then bend the knees. Hang here for a little while. Take deep breath in. Slow breath out. And then roll all the way up. Shoulders up to the ears. And back. Good. Now, take your arms up over the head. And then exhale, sway to the right. Inhale up. And sway to the left. Inhale up. And to the right. Inhale up. And to the left. Inhale up and down. Now take your right leg behind, bend your left knee just a little, hand in the side, and now hold the stretch. Stretch it out. Inhale, lift your chest up so you feel the lift and the stretch in the whole side of the body. And then we come up, bend now the right knee and take the left back and stretch it in the other side. Inhale. This is such a beautiful stretch. Wonderful after I've been sitting for 10 hours in an airplane. And then coming up. Good. Okay, so let's do some sun salutation to get some blood circulating into our muscles. So feet together and arms at the side. Spread your toes, lift from the core of the belly. Now inhale, lift all the way up. And then exhale down. Remember, you can bend your knees and also you can sit on a chair and do this. We have done that many times. Inhale. And then exhale, step back. If you're on a chair, just keep hanging over your legs. Hold it here. Then bring your knees down and your chest down. Come into the cobra and down. And then we lift all the way up. And then exhale, coming back. Let's just walk it out a little and stretch it out. Full breath in, full breath out. Good. And then all the way up to our hands. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, down. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, arms down. Let's just do it one more time. Sun salutation is so nice. It stretches your whole body out. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen. And then we step back. We hold the plank. Take a deep breath. And then exhale the knee down and the chest down. And come up to the cobra and down. And coming up to upward facing dog. And then back to the downward dog. This time, lift those sit bones, belly, ribs, broaden your shoulder. If you can, straighten the leg and root your heels down, spread your toes and fingers. Inhale. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Walk all the way up to your hands. Inhale. Exhale. And then inhale, rise all the way up. And exhale this time, hands in front of your heart. Center yourself at the heart space. Good. Wonderful. Now step out so your feet are 3-4 feet apart. Turn your right foot out, left heel out. Feel your hips squared. and take your arms up to horizontal. Now take a deep breath and then exhale as far out as you can. Some of you will hold over your knee, under the knee, and some of you can go deeper. That's fine. But really think about stretching out from the right side body, then twist it up. This is a nice stretch for your whole spine, but it also helps to open up the outer thigh and hip. And you can look up, forward, or down, that's up to you. Root down to your right big toe and to the outer edge of your left foot, lifting from the left inner ankle. Breathe it in, breathe it out. And then inhale, come all the way up. Turn your feet in. Then we turn the left foot out, the right heel out. And we take our arms up to horizontal, taking in a deep breath, and then reach out as far as we can. And again, maybe this side feels different, then you can just stay there. And then little after little, you can begin to open up a little more and coming into it. Inhale. Exhale. Feel the outer rotation from the top of your thigh bone, rooting down to the outer right foot and pressing the big toe on the left down. Breathe in, breathe out. Beautiful. And then inhale, coming up. Turn your feet forward, hands to the hip, and then inhale, lift your chest up, and then come forward. Hands to the floor. Inhale, lengthen to the spine. Again, you can bend your knee, walk your hands back to the line of the toes or heels. Let your head drop down, lift your shoulders. Breathe in and breathe out. 2, 3. Deep breath. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Now take your arms a little forward. Inhale. And exhale, hands to the hip. And then inhale, come all the way up. And release. Now maybe we need a little more space between our feet. Turning out the right foot. And then bend the knee. And try to keep your knee right over the heel. Your hands can be on there, or you can bring your elbow down. That's up to you. And then again, a nice long stretch for the whole side. But again, remember to stretch out from the right side body, opening the chest up. Full inhalation, full exhalation. Very good. And then inhale, coming up, but keep it and lift up to the side now. Stretch it up from there. The hand can be here, and then bend the knee again and reach out. Really feel that lift. Gazing up to your hand if it's possible, or else just forward. You know, everything is possible if we take the time it takes to get there. And then coming up, turning the foot in and the other one out. Then we bend the other knee. And remember, hand or elbow. Some of you might even bring your hand down to the floor. That's okay too. And then open it up, stretching out of the left side and then gazing up. Inhale. Exhale. Feel the breath flowing effortlessly, gently, naturally. No force is needed. Just the awareness of your breath. Stretching out. Don't hold tension, but let it flow. And then as you inhale, coming up and reach up and out of the lower back. Just reach up. You can stretch the leg out for a moment and then bend into it again. Wonderful. And then we come up, foot comes forward, and hands to the hip. Step it in and walk it out. Now let's find balance. So take a counter, a chair, or a wall, and take your right leg up on the inside or below your knee, but never on the knee. So maybe we're not feeling totally grounded after our travel yet. So just center yourself and hold on to something. And when you feel that you are ready, coming up. Inhale. Exhale, steady gazing at a still point. Find your focus and feel your toes, your heels are rooting down, grounding you. And then exhale, hands down. And take the leg down and over to the other side. Lift it up. Place your foot wherever it can be, rooting down to the standing big toe. Lift from the lower part of your belly. And then hands together. And coming up. Remember, we can always hold on to something. Shoulders are down. Chin are level with the floor. We breathe in deep. And we exhale out slowly. And then release. Take a deep breath in and down. Good. Now let's come down on the floor and take your hands underneath your shoulder. We did this in the beginning, but we will do it again. But this time we'll circle it. So as you exhale, go to the right and stretch out, and then up to the center, and then over and down to the other side. And round. And down. And round. Really work out all the kinks here. And then the other way around. Lift it to the left. Maybe you're not making a big circle, but you can imagine your spine as a skip rope, and you're swinging it. And then down. One more time. Swing it over. And down. And then round your back and sit back on your heels. Knees can be together. You can open them to the side. Your elbows can be on the floor. Even if you're up here, that's fine, but just round your back. And eventually you come further and further back. Some of you may already bring your head to the floor, but if not, don't worry. Stretch your arms as far forward in that case. And breathe into your lower back. Inhale. Exhale. Fully aware of your in-breath. Fully aware of your out-breath. Take one more deep breath in and out. So another thing, when we sit a lot, these muscles get all crunched up, so it's good to stretch them out. So come forward into the swings pose first. Elbows right underneath your shoulder. Let your heart drop down, shoulders back, and then lift your head up. Shake your hip out a little. And for you can also bend your knee and let your heel drop down. It will give a little more stretch on the front of the thigh and open your hip a little deeper. Press the pubic bone down so there is no crunching in the lower back, and then the heart come forward. So again, you could have legs straight, no problem. Can they be bent? You can do so. Inhale. Exhale, relax your toes. And if the legs are stretched straight, then just press to the top of the feet so your kneecap get a little release. Now inhale, lift it up. And exhale down. Inhale it up. And it doesn't matter if your arms stretch all the way out. Just a little more bend is a good thing. Inhale up. And exhale. So you can stay here, or you can straighten your arms, or you can walk your hands in. But keep your thighs and hips on the ground. So you don't want to lift your thighs up from the floor. Roll it back. Then it's better you stay on your elbows.
Let's take 3 deep breaths here. 2 more. And 1 more. And then we come down. Lie down. Take your hands underneath the head. And then shake your hip a little from side to side. Full breath in. Full breath out. And then rest. Inhale. Exhale. And then hands to the side. Lift yourself up. And for a moment, now just take your legs out to the side. So you sit tall. So when we sit, we often cross our leg, which is not so good for our hip and the lower back. So let's uncross them, let them roll out to the side, hands behind you, and then take your arms in front of you and bring your elbows to the ground. Stretch out and breathe in, breathe out. Flex your feet if you can. And you know, you don't have to force it. If this is a stress, stay there, that's okay. But if you can, walk your hands forward, bring your elbows down, eventually maybe your chest, and maybe you can already now put your chest on the ground, then you are free to do so. Inhale, exhale. Full inhalation, full exhalation. And then inhale, coming up. And then take your legs together, shake them out a little. And now, if you're not already up against the wall or close to a wall, go to a wall. But if you don't have a wall space, as I said in our little talk, you can just have your leg up on a chair or on your bed, okay? But if you have a wall, bring yourself as close as you can to the wall and then swing your legs up. So your legs are up. This feels so good. You can even bring a pillow underneath your hip or a towel so your hip is elevated a little more. Then lift your arms up, lift right shoulder, lift left shoulder, then open it to the side. So breathe in deep. Exhale slowly. Feel the flow of your breath. And I know sometimes our rooms when we travel are not so big. So just bring your legs up on the bed as you lie on the floor. You know, last week I was on the riverboat sailing up the Rhine for a week. It was just a wonderful, wonderful trip. And if you haven't done it, I think you will enjoy it too. And I did this practice on board in my room by myself. So there is room enough for it. You just have to bring your leg up on the bed instead of a wall. Inhale deep. Exhale slowly. Sometimes when we travel, we can have swollen ankles and too much congestion in our legs. So bringing them up like this will allow it to drain and give the lightness to our legs again. But we should lie here at least for 3 to 5 minutes. So just enjoy the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Feel those shoulders dropping down. Feel the length of the neck and just let yourself go. Full inhale. Full exhale. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Abdomen rise, abdomen fall.
Feel your eyeballs sinking into the back of your head. Keep a little space between your teeth so your face becomes as relaxed as it can be. Heavy and relaxed. You can rock your head a little from side to side if you feel some kicks. You can even elevate your head up tiny little bit on a folded towel or a blanket if you need some more neck support. We'll take a little more here, breathing in and breathing out. Wonderful. You can stay longer if you feel this is really beneficial for you. What else? Bend your knees. Take a little time to just bring your knees down to the chest. Rock a little from side to side. And then we roll onto our side. And we stretch ourselves out and lie on our back. So toes dropping out. Even if we have a really stressful day, to come home and just bring our legs up in the air is a wonderful practice. So again, you can elevate your head up if you feel like it, and palms are facing up, and shake your hip out. And now just feel lying flat on the floor, grounding, connecting to the surface. Deepest inhale, slowest exhale. Just feel your whole body stretched out, relaxed, grounding, connecting to your heart space. Feel the center of your body. Maybe you even can feel your heartbeat, lungs expanding, contracting. Very good. Now move your fingers and toes, coming up and roll over, and coming up and sit, sitting tall. Maybe elevate yourself up and be a little supported, spine erect, shoulders relaxed. Deep breath in, slow breath out. I hope you feel that you have landed and you feel a little more grounded now. And if you are on a vacation, I wish you the best vacation ever.
go explore and just suck in all that new energy and boost yourself. And if you just had a busy day, I also hope now that you feel a little more grounded and you are ready for another day tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining me today, and as always, much love to you. Thank you. And for you who want a little more, I have added a bonus track. It's a meditation, it's around 18 minutes long. So for you that want to do a little meditation on your vacation or in your daily life, you can always fast forward on to this point, and then there's a meditation waiting for you. Thank you and have a good day.